haven't told a love spell story in so long. I am back with another spooky story. The person who submitted the story says she's from Nigeria, but she lives in the States. And she pretty much put a spell on her man. And she says that she wished she had not. We're gonna call her Zuri. So Zuri says that she met this guy at work. He's also Nigerian. Said that from the get-go, they just understood each other. Their banter, everything about them just went. It was just flow. It was easy. And they started off as friends, and eventually their friendship progressed to a little bit more. We're gonna call the guy Charles. She says that she knew everything about Charles, or so she thought she did. And they were each other's best friends, and now they get to explore this new romantic side of their relationship. They started to get very serious quite fast, actually. Charles would come over often. He would often stay the night, sometimes drop her off to work. And Zuri did find it weird that he never invited her over. At this point, they're 6 months into their relationship. He's been coming to her house a lot, but she's never been to his sides. She also never met his friends, as, you know, he started meeting some of her friends. And at this point, Zuri starts to feel like maybe Charles is hiding something. One day, she went through his phone, and Lord and behold, she found out that Charles not only was married, but also had children, and he lived with them. So upon finding out that information, obviously Zuri is heartbroken, and she did what any logical heartbroken person would probably not do. She decided to put a love spell on him. She said their relationship went on to be absolutely amazing for the next few months. Zuri said she never confronted him about the family. She never said anything. She literally just went to somebody. They told her what to do. She did exactly what she was told, and she just waited. And fair enough, she noticed an immediate shift within their relationship, as he wanted to be around her more, and he even wanted to go as far as moving in with her. Every thought that he had was of her. Even when he went to hang out with his friends, he was constantly talking about her. The man became so one-track minded that he forgot about his previous family altogether. The wife that he had previously, the kids, he just basically moved on. And Zuri is not thinking anything of this. She's just like, this is great for me because I get the man and the man wants me. So they moved in together and things started getting a little bit, I guess you can say, weird. Now, Zuri says she doesn't know if she doesn't know if these two events are related. However, shortly after moving in and living together, dude started sleepwalking. This isn't something that she's ever noticed before. So the first time it happened, she decided to bring it up to him in the morning. Like, bro, you sleptwalked. What happened? Have you ever done that before? And he's like, what? No, I've never sleptwalked before. Zuri didn't think anything of it, just moved on with her life. It wouldn't happen often, like back to back, but it would still happen once in a while. And one thing that she noticed was he would get up from his sleep. He would just basically get up from the bed and walk towards the door, walk downstairs as if he's being led by something or as if he can actually see, but he's just unresponsive, right? And he would walk to the front door and just stand there. So he's standing by the door, not moving. And Zuri knows that she's not supposed to just wake somebody up when they're sleepwalking. So she's just like, she doesn't know what to do. And after standing there for a while, dude would just start banging his head on the door repeatedly. And he would do it aggressively, somehow not wake up and just fall out. One day, Charles gets a call from his mother, who still lives in Nigeria. She said that the phone was on speaker and Charles is just talking to his mother, and his mother sounded very concerned. She said that she had this terrible dreams about Charles and his girlfriend, and that she does not trust her. And mind you, phone's on speaker, so Zuri's hearing all of this. And obviously, Zuri knows that he's not gonna leave her, so it doesn't matter how his mother feels. Zuri says now she doesn't know if the mother winded up having more conversations with Charles, but things started to get really uncomfortable for Zuri. She started to have nightmares, and her nightmares were constant every single night. She was being chased every night by this horrifying old black lady with a long tongue that was that of a snake, chasing her every single night, whether she prayed or not. She said every single night she felt like the snake was getting closer and closer and closer to her, until eventually one night she had a dream that the snake bit her. She woke up from her dream. To clarify, it was an old woman in all black with the mouth of a snake, a very long tongue. She woke up after being bit, and now every single day she is experiencing a new level of health issues. It started with nosebleeds, then it led to nose and eyes and mouth and ears, bleeding out of every hole on the face. And during this time, weirdly, Charles starts to distance himself from her. And she starts to feel betrayed because why are you leaving her when she's sick? Eventually, Charles cut himself loose. He moved out and moved back in with his old family. And now she still suffers from health issues. She says now she knows she probably has to go to a voodoo priest or something, but she also has no will to live after Charles left. Wow, that was a really dark one.
Y'all, listen, this is one of the most craziest story times that I ever had with dealing with any type of sweetener ritual for relationships, man. This shit is funny as hell. So I told one of my clients, I was like, okay, listen, we finna do a sweetener ritual for you and your man, right? It's very simple. I said, the only thing we're going to be using is my Spoil Me manifestation codes. I said, okay, baby, just click the link in my bio, get those codes right on your left wrist. Then I just want you to put some honey on your lips. And then as you go and talk to your man, your words are going to become so sweet. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start treating you differently. I'm thinking that I didn't explain this shit so good. I said, oh, I did that shit. I done explained it good. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Y'all, tell me why I get a call at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's her. Hey, friend. I said, hey, baby, how you doing, baby? She said, I'm doing good, friend. She said, friend, let me tell you something. I put them codes on my left wrist and my body started tingling and shit. I felt energy shooting up and down my body. She said, ooh, it felt like a massage. I said, okay, baby. Also, friend, I put the honey on my lips too, friend. I said, okay, baby, good job. And then she turned the camera to her man, which was laying beside her, and he was asleep. And she... Y'all, tell me why this damn fool then took the honey and poured it all over his damn lips too. So honey all in his damn beard, coming down his damn lips, on his shirt, on his neck. I said, friend, I said, it was supposed to only be for you, baby. She said, I'm finna make this nigga sweet tonight, baby. I said, oh my God. I said, friend, friend, I gotta go, baby. I gotta go. So y'all, so listen. He wasn't mad about the honey being everywhere. She just told, I don't know what lie she told her damn man. She told him some shit, because my friend, she about crazy as hell, though. But her man, listen, they got back together. They having a good time. The energy is sweetened. The energy is rolling. You know what I'm saying? They finally back to where they was. But that shit just tripped me the hell out. I never seen no shit like that before. Like, man, them Leo women's is something different. They different. They built different. But y'all listen, y'all can try that too, man. Y'all can put some honey on y'all lips, man, and go click the link in the bio and get the Spoil Me codes, man, right on your left wrist. And give it a shot, man. See what happens. Just don't put it on your man lips, all over his beard, all over his shirt, all over his face. But y'all, I love y'all so much, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Peace. If y'all want more story times, just let me know, okay?
Hey, bestie boo, you want to go get your snack right now? Yep, it's time for story time. You already know. Y'all really liked the last love spell story, so I've been looking through my DMs for like love spell submissions, and I found this one, and she actually recently sent it, and it's really good. So I'm gonna give y'all another love spell story. However, this is gonna have to be in parts, because as much as I try not to give y'all parts whenever I do make a video that's like damn near 10 minutes long, it doesn't get pushed out, and there's always some kind of issue going on with it. So we're gonna do parts. I'm gonna pre-record everything, and I'm just gonna post them. It's gonna have to take some time though, not like not a lot of time. I'm just gonna give each video maybe a couple of hours for it to get some traction, and then I'll post the other one. Okay, is that fair? Okay. Also, I wanted to show y'all what I got. Y'all know me and my plug go together real bad. If you want my plug, you want to get some expensive things for the low, I'm gonna put her info over here somewhere. I don't know. So for this story, let's call her Brenda. So if you know Brenda, tag her. So Brenda is not Haitian, but she's always loved Haitian culture and everything that comes with it. But mostly she loved everything black magic and like voodoo, anything of that sort. She was always mesmerized with. Brenda has also been doing spells ever since she was like 20. Some of them worked, some didn't, but she just kept trying to get better. Also, keep in mind that these stories are submissions from real people. Then they see y'all comments. So, summer of 2023, she was dealing with this boy. Let's call him Ken. So if you know a Ken, tag him. So her and Ken ended up not working out, and that sent her into like a really bad depression because she really liked Ken. She was talking Ken on social media. She was talking his friends. She was begging his friends to help her rekindle things with Ken. She even threatened his family because she was angry that they were a part of the reason why her and Ken didn't work out. It got so bad to where she started like drinking every day. She couldn't sleep. She was constantly writing him, like begging him to like take her back. He would like always ignore her, but he never blocked her. So one day Brenda woke up and she realized that she's obsessing over Ken. And she was like, I've had enough of this. Like, I've been practicing spells, so I'm going to try to do a spell where I can reverse this obsession thing that I have with him. So Brenda did the not so smart thing and came on TikTok looking for a spell, a love spell. The spell consisted of an apple with the pit cut out because that represents Ken's heart. I'm not going to give y'all the rest because y'all just going to think it's okay to go try it. Let's just say there was an apple and a red wire involved. And you're supposed to bury the apple. So that's what she did. It's not just the apple and the red wire. There's more. I'm just not going to tell y'all. But there's so much that goes into this spell that she was like certain. She was positive that this would work. She was going to get her man back. So she did it, she buried it, and the next day she went to the spot that she buried the spell, and everything was gone. Even the red wire, it was gone. She didn't understand, but she tried to gaslight herself into thinking maybe an animal ate it, maybe, she don't know, but she knows that it was gone. As much as she tried to gaslight herself, she knew that in a way that was not a good sign. Because an animal could probably eat the apple and everything else that was with it, but the red wire too? Nah. Anyways, she's patiently waiting, and about 2 weeks later, she's not seeing any results, so now she's upset. Because it seems like it made things even worse because now he had her blocked on everything. Before, he was just ignoring her, but now she's blocked. Now she's starting to feel like every time she does a spell, it always backfires. Like, what is she doing wrong? She had to like make fake pages to try to hit him up, and he would still block those pages. So boom, another week goes past. She took her son to the park, and as she's coming back from the park with her son, she lived in like half a double house, and she saw a man like walking off her porch. Or so she thought. So she's mean mugging this man because she don't know who this man is. So she's walking closer to her, her porch, and the man notices that she's like staring at him. She's mean mugging him. So the man is like, "Oh, is you cool?" She's like, "Yeah, it looked like you was coming off my porch. Like, do you need something?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I actually came off of my porch. I just moved here. I'm new to the area." She's like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry." And now her guard is down and she wants to get to know the new neighbor, and they start chatting. And as they're talking, she notices that he has an accent. And so she's like, "Hey, I noticed you have an accent. Where are you from?" He tells her he's from Haiti. He's Haitian. And immediately she is mesmerized by him. About 20 minutes into the conversation, her son ended up falling asleep in the stroller. So she took him inside, put him down for a nap. She set the baby monitor up, and she asked her sister to keep an eye on the baby while the baby's sleeping. She went over next door to his apartment and noticed that he didn't have anything in the apartment because he just moved in. So she ended up giving him a futon that she didn't need, a TV, and like some snacks and food and stuff. And as they're talking even more, this girl, Brenda, is mesmerized by him to the point where she says, this is her in the text, she said she felt a pulse in her hoo-ha. But little did she know, that man, Anyway, part 2.